Okay, let's get the stream started by booting Skyrim. Hiccup. I hate hiccups. But yeah, boot Skyrim. Hiccup again. And I think they're gone. Sorry. The hold your breath for an extremely long length of time is the only way that seems to work at getting rid of hiccups, and even then that's 50-50. But, gotta go get a drill. If I remember correctly, I've got to get a drill bit, some fabricants. Not quite sure why they want a drill bit. When the goal is to sort of bore into the earth, and they want a small drill bit. I don't know what, like, they're not going to get a long way with a drill bit. It's not, they clearly already have a tunnel boring machine that works. Okay, so, don't go to the bottom half. That's definitely not the way. Is that it? Is that the right one? Elevators. Yes. Well, at least that's that. Magnesium visor, where are you when you need you? Which shaft is this? The surface one? Because I'm trying to remember which shaft it's in. I seem to... There it is. Also, I think it's dark enough yet. It's a good job this is a lot better than Pip-Boy lights or the power armor headlamps. At least I can actually see with my... It's amazing. A little lantern is better. Now, if I remember correctly... I think that bit is locked, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. Now, I actually remember what to do here. Always gotta jump on shit. Haptic station. Basically, you gotta follow the trail of keys. There's a mini boss at some point. Hello, Mike, Frightmare. Boing, 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 boing. I don't trust not jumping. Boing, boing, boing. I don't know if you can just walk over it, but I never trust you can just walk over it, so... Oh, crap, I'm out of bolts. I hate using bows. Why couldn't I cheap shot you? Pretty key. As to why I can't just stick like a lollipop stick in and use that, I don't know. I mean, it's not exactly a key, it's only got a blade and that's it. Not quite sure why I can't just shove 15 lockpicks in there and get the same result. Then again, I don't know how a door will... I'm assuming it's the lever itself that's locked. You still have to stick the key in the lever and pull the lever. That's a dead end. Do. There we go. That's a really easy one. This is, to be honest, this is a pretty easy done. The only sort of problem is figuring out how to kill the mini-boss and the main boss. Oh, if I remember correct. Basically, you got to find the mini-boss, kill the mini-boss, get... Yeah, this is a way, but this is, I think, if you come back. As to quite how that goes through the light, who knows? Oh, do I remember if I have to drop down yet or not? I'm going to assume I don't. I do. I don't know what good a sticking. Oh no, it has range. It does have a ranged punch. I do have to drop down. Yeah, I do have to drop down. Where is the drop? There it is. I don't mind going through doors with that on. Fire column. I think this is a hub. Okay, Hall of Anor is going back. Heating room. Is that some mini boss? No, it is not. This is just a micro ball. Also, this is not a mod you want to do at a low level. It's very much a very high level mod. Thinking, that looks important. And it is, but I do not have the gadget required to use it yet. Which is, might be probably a Nox. It's... This one's pretty simple. I can't say I've ever really struggled with this one. There's one of these dungeons that's sort of like the underground forest. Don't question it, it's just... That is hellish. That one is absolutely hellish. Because it's just a maze, and you know how I do in mazes. Come on. Counter-rotating. This is kind of an absurdly long distance. I mean, can you imagine what this would be like if I didn't have lots of stamina? This would be really tedious. Hall of Nox. Probably Hall of Noxious Gases. Yep. We're nearing the mini-boss, which I admit I did have to look up a guide. You know, you assume certain things are just purely decorative and they're not. You're thinking, oh, wrong thing, I want lolly and pink. I think that just takes you back out, but this one I think is the boss shape. There's a boss in here somewhere. Going through the Hall of Noxious Gases. This is a mini-boss. It is impervious to all damage. As you can see, it is impervious to all damage. Wrong shout. Come on. I know what I've got to do is I've got to push it. You know, dude. You basically need to just push it into the middle a couple of times. First time you don't think it's doing anything. There we go. Now it can't hurt me. Ah, didn't work. Well, a little bit. There we go. I think you have to do it like 3 times. And I look ridiculous. Oh. At least my light armor's going up from getting hit by this thing. There it goes. Quitting time. The problem is that's... Wait for it. Gotta go back. Rod of Foam! Perfect. That's what I need. Unfortunately, it begins with R, so it's like right at the bottom of the list of all the crap I have, because I have way too much crap. I actually went past it. Now, where did the question is a question? Where did I see? Where did I see the other omics switch? Oh fucking fuck. I'm stuck in the gear. Fuck. Fuck it. I fell off. These are far more aggressive. Oh fuck, not again. Not again. I don't even know why I'm going along here, because I don't think there's actually anything of any value along this top path. But we'll see. Oh, no, there actually is. I can see the gear. Ah, I think that's the end location. So I just need to go grab a key, the hall, and wherever that is. Oh, Vanor, sorry, not Anu. And use something different, I don't even know what it is. Fire column, that's perfect, that's exactly where I want to be. No, it wasn't the heating room, it was the other one. Now I think I've got to go back up the way. Honestly, going back around the whole loop again is painful, to say the least. So, bring out my old Thunder style cheating and float my way across. Because having to go across this huge expanse again. I mean, I could have obviously could have got back to the same spot here, but getting back up here requires going down from the top, which just takes forever. You know, it's a full loop, and I've already been through it. I don't need to go through it again. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You can only go one. Come on. No, apparently these jumps are... See, I can make the rest of them, but not that one. Why? Now I think it's boss time. No. Oh, that actually worked. Oh dear, it fell off. It's gone. It's not coming back. Oops. Yeah, I think the thing that was built in this place to defend this place would be a little better at defending this place. It's a fire trap. It's not exactly the most threatening thing in the world, is it? Finally, boss time. And yes, it comes down on... This is actually... Stand on the vent, come on. And then you can attack it. It's surprisingly weak, actually. Come on, move off that vent. Come on. Try and kill me. I don't tell me it's stuck on a vent, which I amazingly cannot fall through. Come on. What's funny is it's far weaker than the regular Steam Centurion's blasts of smoke. It's trying to bite me with its non-jaws. It can't even hurt me, can it? Oh, there it goes. It tried to hurt me. Come on, step onto the platform. I don't know how big the tolerance is and I don't want to waste it. Come on. Getting it to move is actually more difficult than anything else. Ugh, trying to hit anything with third-person magic. It's like trying to hit something. It's like trying to hit a fleet E with a needle. It's just not going to happen. And it doesn't even have anything. But what we came here for, a magical drill bit. And it is specifically a drill bit. And of course, you don't actually have to backtrack through the whole dungeon, which is quite thankful. But that's the first dungeon done. Beep. Why there's an extra page, I don't know. There's not even like anything on it, it's just an extra page. Oh, might as well.
Let's not make this.
You're just a mining god. You're nothing special. Gotta find the actual way that isn't dead end. Why are those candles still lit? Like, who bothered lighting them? You always feel bad killing the headless miners. Also, there's a difference between a lobotomy and removing, because I thought lobotomy was a bit of a brain removed. Then there's going a bit too far and removing the entire head. What's funny is these are far the most dangerous things with pickaxes I've ever seen. It's funny when a pickaxe wielding enemy is the most dangerous thing. Also, before anyone says there's no weird mechanical stuff outside Dwemer shit, I kindly allow you to look at the Blackwood Company in Oblivion and their weird history pumping mechanism. You know, yeah, no weird mechanical shit at all in outside Dwemer. Well, no, that would be a lie. That's it, terrain seam. That actually counts as a sneak attack. I can't believe that. But it did no damage because it never does. Oh no. They're surprisingly alert for things with no heads. You'd think that headless would be a little less alert, but clearly not. Still more alert than someone in Oblivion. I'm honestly not. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. Because seriously, Oblivion was just like, how brainless. They could actually walk into you and not get noticed. Is this whole room just completely pointless? I'm starting to wonder that. I'm thinking this whole route was pointless, apart from that sword, of course. But of course, booty is always worthwhile. You can't go wrong with a bit of booty. At least I didn't perform a decapitation on the decapitated. That would have been weirder, to say the least. Who knew? I do love how these are more of a threat than pretty much anything else I've fought. And it goes down in one hit. Is that it? Is that done? I think that's it. I'll transport out. I think that was it anyway. Always save before going into a little more control because it is known to dirt out.
busy, but that doesn't mean much to you, does it? Part of me wonders how you even understood what you were looking for, considering I never described it in the first place. But as I've said, no point in wondering such things when we've got what we need. The work teams from the Void Yards have arrived.
Yeah, by Dunmer standards, this guy's probably about the right level of asshole.
When we finish drilling
Yeah,
stone,
just Morrowind was basically full of assholes.
in the meantime,
If you weren't, even if you were Dunmer, they hated you because you weren't from on Morrowind. Now, if I remember correctly, beep, you have to wait. Which means I will start another quest line. If I can find it.
busy, but that doesn't mean much to you, does it?
You should just have to wait and he appears. So if I hear a summoning sound, I have to go look for it, basically. Now, where is the way out? Because I always forget.
Like the arc bus? See Avari? He does good work.
Tunnel boring machine, definitely. I mean, perfectly cylindrical tunnel, definitely tunnel boring machine. As to quite how such a small tunnel boring machine makes such a big tunnel, who knows? But see, it's clear they already had the thing, because they didn't knock this up in half a sec. And look, it's not even using the bloody drill bit! It's not even using a drill bit, it's using a laser!
Like the arc bus? See Avari? He does good work.
Those lights have very, very weird collision. Yeah, but basically you gotta wait for them to crack through and then you get to do the next dungeon and then you gotta wait again. Again, another gadget, I can't remember which one it is. Is it the sword or is it... yeah, it's the sword. You get the sword next, I think. So, I'm gonna go... Instead of going into the bowels of Nirn, I'm going into the bowels of everyone's favourite... Oops, wrong one. But everyone's favourite city, Riften. Don't worry, I've just something a lot knocked up like half asleep last night, so I just knocked up a tiny little. No, I knocked up a tiny little doorway basically that allows me to skip going through the crash hell that is Riften. I mean, let's face it. Someone would have dug a tunnel out. I don't remember parking Shadowmere there. I mean, it's nice that Shadowmere is still here, but I don't remember parking it all the way down here. I parked it further up the hill.
You, come with me, now.
Oh dear. Okay, don't write Shadowmere it. That fucked up beyond all recognition. That is... You... Oh, there we go.
Come with me, now.
Okay.
There's been a problem.
There's always a problem.
I never said you did. You are a problem, but not all of my problems. This one is, unfortunately, unrelated to you. No, but we are very close. It seems I might have miscalculated the route to it. Some of them, not as you might understand it. It seems that we, on accident, drilled into a previously unknown section of the catacombs of Sothasil. But I do not, a fabricant, dead or not, understand. They are our ancestors, and would not attack us if you would be so kind as to. You would have our gratitude. They broke in around the dig site tunnel.
There we go. Oh, brass forests. That's the one I hate. That one is just a maze. And of course, all of the enemies are damn near invincible. I mean, they can be killed in conventional means. They're not actually invincible. But
Let's not make this official outsider.
they're not exactly the fun things to kill. You know, they have, they get killed like instant. You know, they take regular damage from like your special sword, but like, yeah, but you've got to get the special sword first. Yeah, it's not a very good tunnel boring machine if the rock keeps collapsing. Oh no, they're all dead. I don't know if I'm supposed to take those, but I'm taking them anyway. Just stuck on the rock. There it is. Here I was going out to go do the Thieves Guild. Either that elevator ride takes a lot longer than I expected, or no, you'll. Now, this one is nice. Hello, H-boy. The rare house Khajiit. That's, yeah. So this is apparently what fabricants do when they die. Their skeletons get enchanted. Because, you know, delightful. Because, like, what a messy tomb. Now, I'm just going to demonstrate with this one that there really is... Actually, that's dying surprisingly easily. Who knew? Did I get turned around? I got turned around. That's what always happens in this place to me. No, I don't know what... You know, that's not even the weirdest thing I've seen today. Just look on the Fallout 4 Nexus for cat roaches and you'll see what I mean. They are just the weirdest things I have ever seen, those cat roaches. Whoever came up with those honestly has something seriously, seriously wrong with them. You know, it says prophobia on it, because yeah, definitely prophobia, that one. They'll give you a whole new phobia. Oh, coffin. See, I never have the faintest clue where I'm going in this one. Please don't tell me that's where I came in. That's where I came in. I managed to fall into the one tree. Is this the way out? Or is this somewhere I've been before? Ugh, I hate this location because it's just gotten. Well, try navigating a forest and then try navigating it in the dark when you have no idea where you're going, where you're supposed to be going, or basically anything. All I know is I need a sword before I can cheat my way through anything. You know, I can't even cheat my way through without a sword. This is where I started. Oh, I hate this place. I hate mazes. It's not even a normal maze. At least a normal maze you can sort of just stick yourself on one edge and just follow it round. You can well and truly lost.
Crime? Sigron!
Okay, it's definitely not this way. I have no fucking clue where I'm going. Like at all. Hello. I can't pronounce the name, but I can't read non-English characters. I mean, I can barely read English characters, so. Oh, have a decency. Okay, so where the fuck do I go in here? Because the local map doesn't help, because it's just basically a block. So it's not particularly the local map rarely ever helps. I'll just have a decency to stay dead. Yeah. Can, yep. It's wheels all if you want it. You know, it's very different, but this, I don't really hate this dungeon. I just hate it with a passion. Because the thing, it's just, take every maze, but at least with a maze you sort of know where you're going. This, I don't even have a faintest clue where I'm supposed to be going. Is this the path I came up? I have no idea. Yay, I found the correct path by complete accident. Maybe. No. I found the same path that I came down. That's the door I came in. That's the fuck off. definitely not meant to go that way. But is this even just like a is this like a deliberate dead end or something? I never know where I'm going in here. Try the other side, and if that's locked or dead. Yeah, because, you know, going from the one that isn't even called Maze. Now I said, fuck off. I'm not even trying to find my way through a maze. Yes, I think this is where I'm supposed to go. See, funny, the so-called maze of routes is actually quite easy to navigate. You sort of know where you're going. But there's a difference. I know where I'm going. And that's the difference. Oh no. Oh, don't tell me it splits. There we go. Very helpful device. See, now I've got the sword, I can go through the dungeon and finish it off. So it's amazing when you know where you can fathom out where you're going, it's so much easier to navigate. Of course, remembering where the door and hugging a right wall is also important, but notice this so-called maze of routes is a lot less, well, maze-like. Kind of funny, that. When the so-called maze is actually the least maze-like bit of the whole lot. That's quite funny. Yep, this thing actually hurts. Where's Potwain's? Stir off with all the poisons. Might as well heal again. And it's...
Lay still, Dovahkiin. You're not in any danger.
Oh no.
You're awake, correct? That is the term when someone is not sleeping, yes? Awake? As I understand Lord Fear, you fought valiantly against a powerful Unwound. The fight collapsed the Cavern Inn, but by then you were too exhausted to escape. He and his compatriot found you and brought you back here.
Now this is when you know that there's some bullshit going on.
Yes, that would be me.
Because he might pass as real, but
I have been sat on the Telvanni Council for years, but the Fabricants have always... But please, allow me to introduce myself.
that's not Yagrum.
And also
That's definitely not Yagrum.
my friend here is Yagrum.
Because Corpus is uncurable, and Yagrum, even if Corpus was curable, Yagrum doesn't have legs anymore. Yagrum is sort of this bloated torso, and when I say bloated, I mean bloated, sitting in like a spider mech. That's it. That's what's left.
I have not been at war for quite some time. I have not been... However, I am a dreamer. The last living dreamer.
Weren't you a bloated monster? See, somehow Dovahkiin knows.
I
Shouldn't,
know
but does.
history. It's good to see they still teach children about me.
The question isn't answered, which makes it suspicious as fuck.
I see you know your history. It's good to see they still teach children about me. But no, Dovahkiin. Yagrum's unfortunate appearance back in the Third Era was due to the disease known as...
Yeah, but he still lost his legs.
With the demise of Dagoth, the disease receded enough to the point where...
So that sounds bad even by Telvanni standards.
Actually, I've been wondering that too, Lord Fear. I do not mean to accuse, but what were you doing down there?
You don't think you're the only ones with a stake in all this, do you? The Clockwork City was...
In case you don't know, Dear Fear was also in Morrowind, and I think was one of a few critical story characters. Yeah, basically a case of he was one of two characters you couldn't kill if you wanted to beat the main story without resulting to sort of glitching.
We've done nothing out of the ordinary.
Because if you killed him or Yagrum, you couldn't actually do it. Or Vivek. But you could kill... But I think if you killed Yagrum, or if that was it, you were fucked.
It's archaic how Sultan still built his machines. But it is easy to recognize champions by their surfaces.
Lord Fear, can you perhaps translate what Lord Bagarn said?
He said that someone has been sabotaging your little dig.
I don't know for sure. When I return, I have my ideas, of course. Whenever I get a chance to visit them, even now it's a beautiful well, wouldn't you say? Collection. I am the dreamer. Though I have searched for many years, I have found
Hey.
no others, and so title myself the last living dwarf.
I'm a millennia-old wizard lord capable of rendering asunder the veils of space.
I think he's actually older than that.
Incurable
Dunmers sort of don't age.
oblivion. More pertinently, however, I possess a good working knowledge of the mechanisms of Sothasil. Neither me nor Yagrum have figured as funny and quirky as Fabricants might seem. They are the children of Sothasil. Indeed. Well, my warning remains the same then. Watch your back.
Now I have to talk to Numenor again. I'm sure he'll tell me to go to...
I feel honored to have Lord Fear here. Not for centuries has he visited the Clockwork City. I have a delayed reaction to these things, remember? Fear's arrival, I've got a plan for said complications. Currently, no. Fear can provide adequate protection and allow us to complete the dig. And once at the stone, of course not. We still need dumb muscle, and you've proven yourself in that matter already. It's just that with the undead dealt with, things will be running smoothly enough. I'll contact you once we reach the cave.
Now, I bet you when I get back outside and go past that fort, he will summon me in again, without warning. So, because clearly that elevator trip takes a lot longer than anyone can fathom. And fabricants don't like light. You know, that's also becoming quite apparent, is they don't like light. Because everywhere is lighted and a little more. Let's go. Nope. It crashed. I sort of thought it crashed earlier, but then the loading screen popped up. But no, my Skyrim doesn't tend to hang. It seems to have a choice of it's either working fine or it crashes. I never really had infinite loading screens as an issue. They've never been an issue for me. My Skyrim's always been polite enough to either crash outright or keep going. Something in my eye. That's what's... Yes. You know, I get things in my eye. Eyelashes occasionally. Sometimes that thing that people call sleep. You know, that sort of weird substance, which is some form of bodily excretion. I can't remember. I don't know the true name of. Now, if I went on go this bloody fort again. There he goes again. Oh, this one can be glitchy. This is a really glitchy conversation. If I'm remembering this correctly, this is a really bloody glitchy conversation. So I'm actually saving first just in case. If this is all I think it is, this is an unbelievably glitchy conversation. Just. Now, is it time-based or is it distance-based? I say, it doesn't actually trigger.
Not well, not well. Saboteur amongst us, eh?
Yeah, it is. This one's just really derpy. It just, for some reason, it doesn't trigger when it's...
Oh, for Sate's sake. Get in here, you fool. We're under attack.
Teleport. It makes you wonder what the purpose of the upgate is. Oh, that's Numenor. Oops. Don't. Keyword. Key fact. Don't use the big explodey sword because you'll probably aggro everything. Yeah, that's... The fuck? The fuck? Yeah, Okay, Skyrim. At least it sort of realised it was in trouble and crashed. Because that is weird. Like I said, it's a buggy bit. It's the buggiest bit of the entire... Which, up to this point, is pretty solid. It, you know, as long as you don't rush it, it's pretty solid. You know, it's no more broken than blood on the ice, but this bit is just like... It's just so broke. Yeah, don't use the unwinder, because, well... The word don't use explosives in close combat because you will aggro everything is probably the right words to use. You know, I think that's probably the safest way to describe it. Use my reliable old hammer. Come on, Numenor.
Hey, I'm busy, but that doesn't mean much to you, does it? I'm busy, but that doesn't mean much to you, does it? I'm busy.
Okay,
That doesn't mean much to you, does it?
at least I've located the portal this time. Ugh, this is a buggy fucker. Just this bit is just, for some reason, this bit always balks, and I don't know why.
Not well, not well. Saboteur amongst us, eh? Makes his move, and here we go.
Oh, for Sate's sake. Get in here, you fool. We're under attack.
And there it goes. Hopefully it'll work this time, and I won't aggro everything around me for not... Oh, Falmore. There's a Falmore... There's another one somewhere.
I'm busy, but that doesn't mean much to you, does it?
Yeah, there's still a fight going on. There's always some. Oh dear, someone fell off the edge.
shouldn't have happened. I mean, that really should not have happened. Nobody, especially the Thalmor, know we are down here.
Unless someone told them.
The Saboteur? Lord Fear, please tell me you have something on them.
Not me, but Yakub did discover something.
Mechanical tracings are conclusive. Whoever led them here came in through your back door and set things up prior to our arrival, but did not carry fabricant signatures.
So you took.
What are you saying?
Your traitor is an outsider, someone with
The very one speaking.
and there's only one person here who fits that description.
So, it's you. Yes. And yet it's all been to reach the stone. It's obvious now. You destroy the only thing keeping us safe. You convince us to dig to it. And then you... I told you Lavados's little ideas only work half the time. It seems that this time, he was wrong, as was the coin toss. And so was I. I really thought better of you. Guard.
No, you don't skip these.
This is Thalmor lackey to the cells.
Also, there is a door. There isn't even a door on this cage.
Yes, truly, but you were in the way. Oh, right.
Now, isn't this familiar? Once again, we are talking through the bars to each other. Hello. Honestly, what are the chances the one person I disguise myself as is the one person these machines would fawn over? It's quite interesting, really. As is the fact that our good friend Numa arrives at the correct conclusion.
Oh, Falmore.
But for
It captured just how much they hated and the spit and like cunning they are. Blame someone else for their obvious crime.
But getting the fabricants to do the heavy work for me was far more convenient. What can I say? I'm an opportunist. An opportunity is awaiting. Goodbye, my friend. And perhaps you could. But this cell is not a cell. Rather, an open...
You know, the whole concept of a bottomless pit doesn't make sense. Because no matter where you go on a planet, a bottomless pit will... Well, you know, if it's bottomless, you basically get the core... Unless it digs a hole straight through the core of the planet, you know, there will always be a bottom to it. Even if it's not a physical bottom, it will have a bottom. No matter... Basically, at a point where you basically... Gravity just holds you in the centre. And how you survive that falling down the so-called bottomless pit is... Well... Who knew there was bits of books down there too? No.
Get up. Please get up. You need it.
Also, this place is probably the darkest I think Skyrim can go. Okay, so I'm glad I brought my lamp. Torches and a spell tome, because, you know, at least they provide in the darkest pit in existence. Not that 2 torches would last very long, but it's the fort that counts. There's mage light, it's not, I mean... There's a platform. So many gears. Oops. Oopsie. Why the hell is Lavados's body down there? Oopsie. I think something glitched. I think the door was supposed to open, or Lavados was... You know, I don't remember Lavados's corpse ever being down there. It's not a child, it's actually a half-sized human.
Please get up. You are needed.
Wait, I forgot the one rule. When in doubt, Lully and Ping. I'm not kidding, that really is a case of when in doubt, Lully and Ping.
Good, you're alive. You're hardier than I expected.
Okay,
And I expected much.
now he's naked.
It is a facade. Oh, Numenor thinks he knows me.
He's...
Rambling
naked.
purpose, as do you.
I
I know.
This, Caleb Payne, is this a mod for console? If I remember correctly, Trainwiz did port this to Special Edition, or at least he ported some of his stuff to Special Edition, so have a look for Wheels of Lull, Caleb. It might actually be on console. I don't think it relies on Skissy, so... somehow. So I think it is actually on console.
You'd be surprised at
Or at least I know some of Trainwiz's are. I'm not sure if this was a bit too big.
You see, Dovahkiin, I am much more than a simple washerman. Perhaps
Washermer, really?
who I am and my real name. And of course, you have already met Memory. I shall be quick. Memory is the progeny of Set, Sothasil's final creation.
Here's...
Child of Myr, machine.
I'll spell it out in the comments.
Many years from now, there will be a disaster that will destroy the world.
There.
Or in any way prevent it.
There. I've spelled it out in the comments for you, Caleb.
With the help of Memory, we can survive it. The people of that time escaping destruction to build a new life.
I'm just still wondering why he's nude, and why his body appeared dead last time.
There, all will be lost. My cohorts believe the towers of Nirn only keep reality stable. They are, as always, half right. The towers do not just keep Nirn alive, but Memory as well. She is young. That is my job. But with each tower that falls, Memory has been placed further and further into danger. If the Justicar reaches the Stone of Snowthroat, a thing we call the cave, he will use it, and he will destroy. You may not feel the consequences, but your children's children will. Indeed. But now at least you understand the truth. You cannot kill Archeron. He has, though rudimentary, he has, shall I say, hacked himself into its mechanisms, making himself and his foul experiments all but...
No problem, Caleb. I've got a mod list, but that's only the ESP names, which obviously and they're all for all as collectively known as I'm doing the double fingers with both hands. Oldrim, or Skyrim 32 as will be more accurate, or Legendary Edition.
In these depths, there are many prove yourself to the bottom of the world, and... Oh, and I might want to watch out for that large fellow, Mascroft. Dying doesn't seem to be something he does easily. Off you go now. Good, you're alive. You're hardier than I expected. And I expected much. You are a Chezarine. Protecting the world is in your very soul.
Great. Not something Ian again. I'm sure Chezarine has been mentioned before, and this mod's fun for the most part. Brass Forest is fucking tedious, but for the most part the mod's fun. You know, it's just a totally different type of dungeon mod. So which one do I go to first? You know, it's very different than regular Skyrim. I mean, the only thing I can say is that holy crap is some of it maze-like. What's funny is this is actually a really, really easy dungeon. Well, Brass Forest is just a maze. I have never been able to do it legit. I've always ended up just sort of hacking my way through it with console commands, because the thing is just a maze, and I don't like mazes. I don't do well at mazes, and I'm terrible at mazes. Do I have to use the Rod of Ohm again? Green. Well, that must mean even wider. One thing to note with Wheels of War is there is quite little. Apart from the boss fights, there is very little combat. Oh, this is the one I've been a derp. What do I do here? Right? Trying to... Oh, don't want to go there. That's a fault, my death scenario. I've done enough times already. Sort of Caleb Painter. All it seemed to me was like unnecessary tedium. To me, that's all it seemed. That was all it was to me. Is it just seemed like unnecessary tedium, like sprint. You know, like jogging takes stamina. Like, why? Why would anyone want that? It's just tedious. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of Dark Souls, but I can see the appeal in it. But you know, it's very much you learn the specific way to do it. It doesn't just make it tediously. Oh, you fucking bitch! Stop flying away! Fucking bitch! Oh great, something I've got to use a fucking unwinder on. I don't even remember that. Oh yeah, magic's ridiculously overpowered in my game. You know, sometimes it just does like massive, like hundreds of damage in one shot. Heal. He fell off a cliff. Oops. Not again. Can run out of potions soon. There we go, that's one done. Back into the main room. Go back through again. Go get the other side done. Leap of faith. There's a way up this one, I wonder. There it is. Up we go, through this door into the chasm. To be honest, when you get to a certain level, you are basically invincible. My level 80 is basically a goddess. She can't die. The only thing that kills her is fall damage or scripted deaths. Basically, the two things that'll kill anything, regardless of how much health you have. Stream is not at that point, by any means. Started at level 10. That's unusual. I thought you were supposed to start. That is unusual. Are you playing on easy or something? You know, I play on. I think I play at the one just above middling. Let's have a look. See. Yeah, I play on adept. But vanilla Skyrim levels up to 20, so most things level up to 20. So it seems unusual that nothing is. How weird. Have you got a mod that make scaling weird? I don't even know. I can't remember how to kill this thing. And clearly it doesn't remember how to kill me either. Can it even attack? No. Oh wait. I get it now. You're not supposed to be able to kill it. It's... Wrong weapon. Your sword's a bit of a pain in the arse, really, because it's slow swinging. This one, I could not fathom how to beat this one initially. And it's so simple. You basically activate the pedestals and whack it with the appropriate colour-coded weapon. It's really, really simple. Oh, it's dead. Take my Lullian shield. It could have... I mean, I don't know if it's the case with the Bethesda.net mods, but I know Steam Workshop mods often have very unintended functionality. Like, people would slap certain things in without real warning. No, the visor's derped out. At least it's no longer in my face. I mean, it could be worse. Yeah, there's a door. And so it might have just come out of note. Okay, look, sometimes it does. I mean, some mods do just have like completely random functionality. Like, oops. Fail. Just fail. Just fail. I think it's... Come back here, you bitch. I know what... I seem to remember I have to knock you down a hole. I'm pretty sure I have to knock it down a hole in the middle. There's barely any... Actually getting a thing down the hole is actually quite difficult. I mean, it's like trying to thread a giant through a needle. It's not really very easy. I mean, look at it! It just goes all over the place except the... No! This is a lot more difficult than it should be. Yes! Yes! Yay! It's gone! Well, when you when something's gone wrong, something may have... What's your health stat? Health stat can be a pretty damning teller. I mean, for example, I'm pure... I put most of my points into health, and I've only got about 510. And my armor isn't the best, but if you If you're like invincible at like level 10, it's starting to get a bit ridiculous. Where's the ping locator? There it is. Yep, boss time. How? Something might have glitched with you if that's the case, Caleb. If it's gone into like its maxed out value, something's glitched. I love how these things just magically disappear when I unholster them. Yep, definitely boss fight time. Now, if you're a Vampire Lord, this guy's actually a joke because you can basically pick him up and whack him in and just grab him and throw him in the hole. It is. Where is he? Little cloak. Where are you, Maskcraft? I've got a stick and a shield. What more do I want? Oh. Wing. It's... I think you've just come across a glitch, Kayla, but... That or a mod's doing a lot more weird shit than you thought. Where is he? There. In the hole you... bounced him over the hole. Wee. What's funny is this guy's actually easier to get in the hole than that fucking golem was. Too close. Where is he? When you got a better cloak than most people. Come on. Did he die? Nope, there he is. Did I throw him over the hole again? Yep. Got a little too much. Missed the hole again. Boing. It's obviously not heard by conventional means, so you just got to throw him down the hole a few times, and eventually he doesn't come back. Get off the wall. Fine, I'll bounce you off the wall. Yay! It's almost like basketball. Where did he go? He went somewhere. Where did he go? I gave him one almighty punt. Come on, hit me up. What's funny is he hits less powerfully than the bloody lobotomized pickaxe guys. I can't remember how many times this guy takes. Ah, we teleported. At least that time I can guarantee he was hurt. Yeah, something looks like something's seriously gone wrong with you. Okay. I've never actually played the special edition. I've basically been waiting on confirmation on whether or not Skywind is going to be one exclusive to it or not. Because if it's not, Sky Oblivion I know will be going to it. Skywind I don't. You know, because Skywind might not go, but if Skywind goes, it says it's going to be like a one or the other. It's not going to do both. Oh no. No, he's still got a few more lives left in him. What does he do? Like, merge him with a stick Khajiit in him and give him 9 lives? Get off the wall! I don't even know where he's gone! I just blasted him around the room. Come on, Mascroft. Uh-oh. Doing. Come at me. Yay! I'm cheating now. Ah, you got wise to my cheating. Go down the bloody pit, boy. Oh, I think I've tossed him over it. Go down the pit. How many lives does he have? More than I have stamina, apparently. There he goes. And the generic combat music starts off. Yay! I now have a shield with a gear on it. Now, if I remember correctly, you don't go back into Lulmore, and you go straight into the cave. There are a few side quests in this mod, by the way. It's not all just the main quest. There is a few side quests. One of them gives arguably one of the most hilarious rewards I've ever had, which is an audiobook of Thomas the Screaming Engine, which is just, I would never, you know, you've got to play it for yourself to get that, but it's an audiobook. It's brilliant. You know, you open the book up and read it and thinking, okay, this is funny and all. Because it follows the exact format of a Thomas the Tank Engine story. At least one of the classic ones, anyway. That you know, blaspheme my childhood, that one. But, what? I'm a girl who was interested in trains. Just 'cause I didn't have Barbie. There's never much for Barbie. I guess my parents thought it would be better to give me an interest in, let me choose my interests rather than choosing my interests for me, which is good parenting on their behalf. But but it was like hilarious because it's like this is oh, look at them. Now, if I remember correctly, I think they're immune to. The problem is, Lightning Boy. He's by far the most dangerous. Although, unfortunately, I have no fucking stamina. I can't do anything because I've got no stamina. Fuck. Now I said fuck off. It wouldn't be so bad if they didn't keep draining my stamina with everything they do. So he can die, but... Oh great, some more have come. Goodbye. Stop sapping my magic. Fuck off. I know. I missed his just hilariously disproportionate body. I mean, look at it. Oh dear. This. Talk about lacking stamina when you go off. There, go, die. Be a good little experiment and die. Where did he go? Oh, he's stuck. Eee! Now. You think you could go through those, but no, it's actually a scripted kill you can't do anything about. Oh really? 3 big heads? What is this, like a big head wall? I've learned my lesson with this one many times. What? That doesn't count. That's not part of kill wall, clearly. And see, that's why you don't get in a fight with them, because the magic ones just sap your health, and the other ones just sap your stamina like crazy. Oh great, magic one's sapping me health again. Great, another magic spammer. Go away. Go away too. Go away. Snipe. Snipe. Oh good. Hope you enjoy it. I mean, I enjoyed it apart from Brass Forest. Just be aware that some bits, as I mentioned in the stream, some bits are a bit glitchy. So make sure you save often. But you know, before talking to Numenor, just make a habit to save, because he does sort of glitch out every so often. Yeah, world. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I can remember where I have to go and where I don't. I think that's actually a false lead, that one. I think you have to go to these two first. Subtract of Gite or subtract of Git? Yep, this is the one I had to go to. It's Big Head. He's the one that... Thankfully, Big Head has never been that alert. You'd think for something with such huge eyes, they would be a little more alert, but no. The Big Head ones seem particularly unalert. In fact, they seem pretty unalert in general, but... No, I had to take one bit from this machine, I can't... Yeah, no, this is where I end up having... This is where I have to... This is the way through. That was it. 60? Yeah. That is the point where you start getting ridiculously overpowered, to be honest. Oh, to be honest, only mods can actually, let's end your suffering. I mean, you're suffering enough as is, but... Yes, stats that high is either something gone seriously wrong with leveling, or a mod's interfered. Oh dear, oh, don't move orbiting head. That big head. Drill bit again. Arquebus. It's probably some weird... It could even be a weird mob conflict. Or that tends to just cause crashing, or... You know, it's hard to say. I mean, it isn't unknown for Bethesda games to go completely out of whack. It's not unusual, but yeah, that's the case, Caleb. It probably is not. That would be my first reaction, would be something that high. You know, and it's not always what you expect. I mean, the thing with console is you can't check them to see if they do anything weird. Well, on PC you sort of can, you can sort of use third-party tools just to check each mod to make sure it doesn't add a, like, X-edit just to make sure it's, you know, it's safe, basically. Now, do I... If I remember... Watch not one of them hit me now. I can't remember if they insta-kill or hurt like hell, so... And somehow I have managed to avoid... There we go. Hurt like hell. That's it. It's hurt like hell, that's what they do. It's better than insta-killing. I mean, obviously you're supposed to sort of wait for the timings, but I've just sprinted through and missed everything. Yeah. You know, when you go through and sort of miss it. Ever played Alex? No. I've never even heard of it. I might miss. Nope, it did get him. Of course it'd be a big head. Why couldn't it be one of the melee ones? Go away. Now, they're scripted kills. They will kill you no matter what you do. Gotta turn them off with a lever and then leg it. And the keyword is leg it. How I managed to miss that, I don't know. I'm wimping out. I don't think anyone actually hit me. I didn't hear a boom go off when I was in the middle of that. So. Oh great. I think. What abominations can you make? Off big head goes. And then goes stretchy. Deformo seems to be the most uncommon one. Well, Big Head seems to be quite common. I mean, granted, Big Head is funniest, but... I knew! Big Head is approaching. I don't even know what it is Caleb. So... Oh shit, he's seen me. And my health is starting to drain at an truly alarming rate because magic is OP. At least when you're one-on-one you can fight them. You're not going against swarmed by mages. Question is, will that reach in? Yes. There's a deformo. No, he dodged. Oh, those ones I hit all died. Oh well. Oh no, I think I'm here. I think it's boss time. It is.
Oh, hi. I think I know that already. Maybe not a few of the team, but the sudden appearance of his constructs tipped me off. There's also the fact that he's standing behind you.
I am honestly trying to consider what to say to you that wouldn't simply cliche. Gloating.
Let's face it, you're good at gloating.
I'd say so. Considering I quite literally threw you down a bottomless pit and sent Mascroft after you to make sure. Given that you are alive, it is quite clear that I need to throw you down a deeper pit and send someone much larger after you. I'll start with this pit. And for the someone...
Ego! Blue is a Rod of Ohm, I think. Purple is the gear. Oh great! I'll use your wind off. Boom! And you just repeat. Where is he? Come in, little juicy car. Little juicy car. Where? Stop teleporting to the other side of the arena, you wimp! Oh, that hurts. Fireball looks really hurts. William Ping. I didn't realise I had to use that in this fight. Derp. Oh dear. That's sort of embarrassing. Boom. So this guy's pretty easy.
If I must,
And then
as they say,
2-part boss fight.
the stops, then so be it. Behold, my greatest.
Again, this one's actually surprisingly easy. I mean, what's really impressive is this is all done without Skissy. Yeah. If I remember correctly, you got batshit back with your shield, if I remember correctly. Of course, it actually... Or do you just shoot it with your shield? I can't remember. I think it was just shoot it with your shield. I stood still too long. Derp. I don't pay attention to my health bar. Gotta do the first stage again.
I think I know that already. Maybe not a few of the team, but the sudden appearance of his constructs tipped me off. There's also the fact that he's standing behind you.
I am honestly I'd say so. Given I'll start with this bit. And for the someone I elect myself.
He's also a case of bold as E. Boom. I don't ever recall Sophisil being a particularly strong person. Lanky, feeble, great with technology, yes, but strong? Sophisil? Not really words I kind of pair together. You know, my limited understanding of Sophisil, strong is not a word I would use to describe him. Oh, one with very similar boss fights by the same creator as this is World Eater Beater, which basically makes the Alduin fights less, well, crap. Because the vanilla Alduin fight is a joke. She is so crap. It's just so pointless. As long as I don't stop the gear. Die. There it goes. That's like quite easy if you remember to move. Light.
Oh, well done, and welcome back. Past the bottom of the world, friend. You fell all the way down. This is the core of Nirn.
Surprisingly less volcanic.
This is workshop. This was the central mainframe of Sothasil. This is Memory's room, and to some extent mine. Dead. More than dead. Poor bastard integrated himself into the mechanism so much that upon his death, his soul became a part of the machine. Now he will be splayed out across its gears and equations forevermore. Still, I've seen worse happen, and serves him right. We have met before, Dragonborn. You don't remember, of course. Let us simply say that I understand
Shape Gorf?
walk in the shoes of a god. That I owe a favor to an old friend who I left neglected. Let us say that I am as much a godfather to memory as I am an architect. Take care, friend. We shall return you back to Lolmore to watch over the tower. We'll see each other again come landfall. For now, the wheels of Lol shall turn unmolested.
We're watching you.
Dramatic pause.
Scum.
You know, it's comedically dramatic, that pause. I mean, it's a dramatic pause, vanilla, you know, in vanilla Morrowind, but well,
Go ahead.
that's the main quest. The wheels are all done now. I can return to the surface of Nirn and go back to going under the surface of Nirn, but not quite into the bowels of Nirn. Lavados, yeah. Unusual, I think, is the word I would use. Eighth way. To be honest, the way he appears initially is worse. He just sort of appears out of nowhere, runs up to you in the middle of a city normally, and then dies. And asks you to carry what I think is assuming is Fabricant's soul. Gotta go crash again. Stretch. Oh, stretch. I have a nasty habit of stretching. To be honest, it's probably bad, and to be honest, my stretching is nothing compared to my... When I get cramp, the whole street knows. I burst everyone's eardrums. It's not pretty. My normal voice may not sound very girly, but I can guarantee that when I scream, there's no mistaking my gender for that. I can make most girly screams look positively mannish. Well, you know, I might have a mannish voice, but I definitely don't have a mannish scream. One of the few parts of me that's truly feminine. And you could argue that me being a fat bitch doesn't make me exactly feminine. So... Well, hopefully no more Numenor will pop up. Keyword being hopefully. Ugh, horse swimming. They're amphibious, but only just. Look at them go! But no, next stream I'll probably start up the Thieves Guild. I'm sort of semi on my way there now. Basically to finish off this stream by showing the little thing I spent about 5-10 minutes last night working on. All time included, which includes oh, I might as well get Nettlebane while I'm here. I'm going past Orphan Rock, I might as well get Nettlebane. You know, if I'm here, I might as well. You know, it's one of those things that you might as well get it if you, since I'm here. Oh, I can also... I think... audio... Finally put the music back up. Because I turned it down so it hopefully wouldn't pick up too much on the stream. Well, I managed to catch the fireball perfectly. Remind me never to use magic in a fight, like ever. It never seems to work. Stupid hag. Well, hags are supposed to be smarter than that. Yes, draw the dagger of worthlessness. Draw that iron dagger. That's far more dangerous than your magic. What the f... Did I just... Why did a Spriggan just roll off? I knew it's a Haggard Raven. The dead Raven. And Nettlebane. Actually, it's no longer just a green ebony dagger. It's actually a bespoke thing that looks like something the hags would have made. AKA crude and nasty. Well done, Shadowmere. Keeps the hags busy and stops them spamming magic. Now here's a question. Is Shadowmere black or Shadowmere brown? I'd say its mane is black, and its tail's by definition black as well, because that's the same as the mane. So it's got brown tip, but the rest of it's actually brown. You know, it's not quite black all over it. Well, Oblivion's weird alien horses, they were actually black. Well, this is more naturally, this is definitely like a dark brown. Oh, random crash. You know, why do I even bother with horseback? It's not even that fast. It just sort of isn't. Stretch again. Because Jackie having a cramp is not nice. It would might actually even, it'll be one of those definitely would be an ear rape situation. So beforehand, did I get Nettlebane or not? I can't remember if I actually got it. Or whether this was a pre-combat save. Pre-Nettlebane. That must have been the Spriggan that got sent miles. Oh, hag ravens. You know what? Let's take a different way. Let's not use Shadow here. Let's what this is first. Oh no! Banditos! I even let you get a shot off. Wow, it worked. Oh, you put some. I'm sure you put something on this pedestal. Just can't remember which one is what you do. Yeah, throw it to the world. I mean, it is unusual having light. It's. It's sort of adjusted to the darkness, and now it's all light. Very most unpeculiar. Actually, since I'm going by Whiterun, might as well drop in Whiterun. Do 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 do. Whee! Splat.
Fear for the boy, I'm a swordman. Yes.
No Khajiit. Shame. I could have sold some crap to him. Selling time.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in life. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Take my glass. All this where did I even get all this iron shit? I thought that many bandits have I? Maybe I have. Oh no.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
War Maintenance is great because it's got 2 supplies of money.
Welcome. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit me.
It's great for that reason and that reason alone. That is probably one of the first vendors you'll come across. This is the first proper blacksmith vendor, anyway.
Hold!
Please tell me, is he? You say what? How do I know you're telling me the truth? For it bears a lot. So it's true then. For now it's enough to know that he's alive. Thank you, dear friend. I'd head Earl and forge this for Thorold. Why don't you take it? We can always make another for the day when this war ends and Thorold can come
I need
home.
to ask you to stop. Good. Glad we straightened that out.
Not happened again. I always have to shout away when my smithing level I think is maxed. I say I think. Yeah, it's maxed. I think I've even rolled it over once to get enough perks to do it.
Everything's for sale, my friend.
Well done, Belfour. You're scummy, we get it.
Do come back.
Don't mean to be rude. Got just about everybody in here.
Sorry, itch. That'll do. Oh, you haven't restocked, have you?
So you're an alchemist then?
I know you've restocked somewhat. Take my poisons. I have more than enough of them to get all my money back. Got way too much smithing. You know, way too much alchemy.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
And now, for more! I'm not even doing this for profit, it just so happens profit is something that happens when you do alchemy properly. manufacturing. This is... It's the experimentation that's the fun bit of alchemy. Or the experimentation, so... Not the bloody production. Nope, not Daedra Hearts. Don't use Daedra Hearts. Daedra Hearts have other purposes. Nope, that's the experimental phase done. Fastest way to level up blocking. Aggro the town guard, get a good shield, aggro the local town guard, go into their barracks, get pushed into a corner and just let them wail on you. They're so weak they won't do anything. You know, basically with blocking you want to find a really weak enemy that you can just block against for eternity, and that's how you build blocking up. Same with armor skills, they go up really easily if you do that. Combat skills are typically a pain to get up, because you've just got to use them.
What has happened to the Gilder Green? I have traveled long here to worship beneath its branches.
It was taken by a lightning strike. Wish I had time to deal with it, but it's hard enough with all these wounded from the war.
Please, don't just let it stay like this. It's disgraceful.
I really don't have time to deal with you right now. Please just let me get back to my work.
But this is supposed to be your work. Pain is so great.
So, have you... Oh, Now... I don't... Elder Gleams, you can use Nettlebane to retrieve some of its sap.
Was I correct in hearing that you were traveling to the grove?
This guy's a pain in the ass to keep alive.
I've dreamed of seeing Eldergleam for years. I understand. Some journeys must be taken alone.
If you can get him there, you can get a better outcome for the quest where you get sapling instead of having to attack the tree. But getting him there in one piece is a pain in the ass because he dies to everything. I believe Wolf, I think, can kill him. A wolf! If something as pathetic as a wolf can end him. Be careful, no. Really, giants? I guess they do the highest. I guess blocking is based on damage, but giants tend to hurt. I guess it's probably how much damage is blocked. So yeah, I can see giants being quick, but I can also see them burning through your supply potions. Now, how do I get into the Gill's pub without actually going in Riften? Well, your lamp will give me a ride to Riften. CTD, CTD. Riften is going to CTD because it's Riften and it always does. Which is why I put this bypass in. Just stuck it in a personal tweaks one, so better Daedric stuff I believe is my generic. The reason it did Dawnguard is because Dawnguard does touch the sewers somewhat. Not much, it touches, but it does touch the Ratway somewhat. But thinking nothing wrong, nothing wrong. The Ratway. Now the reason it goes to the Ratway is A, I couldn't figure out a neat piece of blocking of putting the. As you can see, there is it's just a door. There is actually a small seam where this bit of wall meets that wall. I haven't actually edited anything in the vanilla cell whatsoever. Nothing has been changed, I've just added this bit. But as you can see, there is a slight world seam there. But, you know, a small price to pay for having the ability to go past. Of course, that's locked by default, but You can go through here and go straight in. But there's two reasons I didn't put it in the ragged flag, and two, I didn't want to exactly mess with anything, and secondly is I couldn't find a nice place to put any form of doorway, and I couldn't live with myself doing a shoddy job. There is actually, underneath this bit of floor here, there is actually a... oh, I'll show it actually. I'm sure I've shown it before, but there is actually... this is all here. And there's this little tunnel, which makes me think, originally, because that is a perfect place to stick a load door, which makes me think it was originally supposed to be a secret way out, or secret way in, underneath here, but unfortunately, it sort of got killed. It sort of blocked it all up. Also, I figured out where I have to get rid of Arundel's journals.
You better have coin to pay for your drinks. Sure. How about you mind your own business?
Also, apparently, Dirge takes over the bar if Veckel dies, but Veckel can't die because he's always essential. Which is just one of those weird little things. I don't know why Food Vendor has so much, because you can never... apart from Screamer, nothing's actually worth enough to sell it. So,
Stay out of trouble.
I'm listening. The Dawn Star Sanctuary. Is that what exactly are we talking about here? Banners, huh? Trying to pretty... Of course you do. Yeah, that'll come in handy. An alchemy station. Alright. What's your fancy? Chamber fit for a king and all that. Right. No problem. Alright. What's your fancy? Now that's the Dark Brotherhood idea.
Delvin Mallory's involved in pretty much everything illegal.
I'm thinking the sewer grate on the outskirts of Dawnstar leads to it. I'm afraid that's it, my friend. I've done all I can. I hope the place is at least...
Yeah, because the Thieves Guild doesn't do murder.
Ended up with a smashed head.
I have no business with you.
I think I actually have to talk to Brynjolf in the market, though.
I have not always been a ragged beggar. I studied with the faculty of chirurgeons and cloud rest. I walked with the hollow. I counted the nobility of... and yet, I have fallen so low that I must justify myself to a wanderer in the sewers of this backwater of the world.
Haughty. But if you don't know, the Thieves Guild is hidden behind here. This was the only place in the Ratway I could think of actually sticking a secret door. And of course it's behind there. You know, because all the other doors are sort of blocked off. Who knew? She actually goes to bed. So, there is actually, like, no space in here to actually stick a secret passage way out. That, and I think some scripted events take place in here, so I don't want to really mess with it. But I think that will do for today. Next week we'll join the Thieves Guild. Savey, savey. Savey, because I always save twice. Just in case one fails, I always have a habit to save twice. There is no exit save, I always want to go out properly. That's the end of the stream. Thanks for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Goodbye.